Wow, this is breath-giving.
I know. Feels like home to me.
Yeah, the sounds of water.
Yeah. It's restorative.
Feels almost cocooning in a way, but also vast at the same time.
I think that is like the beauty of water, right? Is that it is so spacious and creates so many different shapes and vastness and expands and contracts. And we're here.
Isn't this
We're
beautiful?
here.
We are here. Welcome to the present moment of now, and we are on pause.
We are here today with the Wexner Center for the Arts in partnership with the Yoga Carriage at Replenish. I'm Monique McChrystal.
And I'm Deja Redmond. On pause. What is on pause?
What is on pause?
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Yes.
It's a whole ecosystem of care practice.
Yeah. So our days move really rapidly, right? And we've been in this partnership for 5 years. What we notice is that we need space. We need space, and humans are craving connection. And what we offer here in partnership with the Wexner Center for the Arts is space for us to connect inward and also outward, right? Deepening that connection in, inviting the mood, the senses, the body, the space, all in the present moment.
Wherever you are in the world. So this is a global experience as well. And how can we create healthy relationship with technology?
Yeah.
This is the way, right? To pause wherever you are in the world, to drop in, see what's going on, little meditation, and also activate your own creativity inside this very immersive creative space, the Wexner Center for the Arts.
Right. It's like taking a pause and visiting an art gallery to meditate.
Absolutely.
Like that is incredible.
And I think that we're in a space as human beings to be multidimensional in our days. So it doesn't have to look so linear anymore.
Yes. So thank you for choosing to chime into this practice. You are the expert of your experience. Deja and I will offer meditation and some thoughtful questions to inspire your own conversations within your community, within your home space, wherever you're tuning in from. But truly take what is for you. And if we offer something that doesn't feel aligned for you in this moment, leave it right where it is.
And meditation doesn't have to just look like sitting on a mat or sitting on a bolster. It's also a way of being. So if you're listening in your car ride to work or home or wherever you are in the world, it's okay. You can just be flexible with yourself and still tune into your breath, soften your gaze, and just be present with whatever you're doing simultaneously with the listening. It's something to practice.
Like we're meditating in this gallery with divers who are meditating on the floor of the ocean.
So let's talk.
So
Hope Ginsberg is an incredible artist and a collaborative artist. She has a constellation of supportive other artists that have cooperated with her in this beautiful constellation of Meditation Ocean. So we are in the Meditation Ocean space.
And we are honored to invite you deeper into this gallery with us for this experiential offering of meditation, conversation, some thought work, just to shift and perhaps add some value to the texture of your day today.
Well, let's jump into this Meditation Ocean experience.
So Deja and I are seated on, what color would you say these are? Kind of a sea green cushions inside of the gallery space. And we are surrounded by these large screens that have a really beautiful curvature to them where it feels like you are almost being surrounded by the ocean. So you will observe what you'll observe, right? In your practice, there's so much that's here though.
Absolutely. And taking breaks from the screen, totally fine. We'll be closing off our eyes if it feels safe to do so wherever you are. This first beginning is about grounding in, right? And this idea that there is, we just came from somewhere, we're dropping into this present moment. So we're gonna ground into our first meditation. But before we do, let's share a little bit about Meditation Ocean. You know, what I love about this partnership is that we are also guests and partners, right? So we're coming in to the galleries really exploring as if, we're just guests as well. So I love that it's so authentic, that we're able to give our perspective and then you're able to think about yours as well.
Yeah. And there's no right or wrong answer, right? It's just your observation. And to think about something differently, this is something that I have learned so much from this work, to allow yourself to think about something without attaching a judgment or an intended outcome to it is really profound in this paradigm that we live in. So it's not like or dislike, understand or don't understand. It's the moment.
And this is meditation, right? This is the idea of meditation. So when we close off our eyes, we do the same. Non-judgment, non-attachment, these things. So Meditation Ocean is really a beautiful experience also because of the storyline behind it. There's a real live story of scuba divers going into the ocean.
Yeah, 6 of them, right?
6 of them, and really holding space with the ecosystem of the ocean environment.
Yes, and so in this gallery that is reflected on these large curved screens, you see the plant and sea life, you see the divers, you see the bubbles from,
the fish.
Yes, all of the things, the waves of the
particles.
Water, all moving together in cooperation, right?
Yeah.
And that makes me feel hopeful. It was shot off of Florida, right? Like right off the coast of
Keys.
Florida.
Yes.
Yeah. And so part of what Hope Ginsberg has done, that Deja mentioned, that's really incredible, is inviting others into this collaborative process to add value to the art. So if you are in Columbus, Ohio, or happen to visit the Wexner Center for the Arts, there are meditations that will stream through speakers in the gallery space that you can have a seat and listen to. One of those meditations does feature Deja and I. You can also access those online just to have a little moment of meditation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a very holistic, creative process, it feels, that Hope Ginsberg journeyed into with this project. So we are grateful. So let's take a breath, let's really soak in the present moment without closing our eyes right away, just kind of taking in what's happening in your environment right now. And just in allowing your breath to just be what it is, have that spontaneity, not controlling anything. Sometimes the breath just wants to be really big.
Yeah.
Like those big waves in the oceans, and sometimes the breath wants it to be shallow and just regular. So wherever you are, no judgment. And we're just noticing the sounds that you may hear that you have no power to turn off, and that's okay. Meditation is for everyday life, right? This idea that things, sounds, movement is always happening, happening. And so the lighting in here is beautiful because it'll deepen and then it'll brighten.
Yeah.
So how is the light in your space? Do you feel cocooned in your space? Does it feel too bright or isn't bright enough? So just noticing, so we're engaging the senses slowly, activating the entire self here. It's like preparing. I wonder if the scuba divers had to prepare for going into the water, right? Making sure they're very present in their body, they're aware of their breath. So let's be aware of our breath. And on this next exhale, exhaling out the mouth, audible sound if you can. Being unafraid to make sound. Inhale through your nose, really deeply, fill up. Exhale out the mouth, audible sound if you can. And we're going to close off our eyes if it feels safe to do so. So you're checking in on your comfort level with your eyes closed, watching your eyes flutter as you find equanimity in the body. Just noticing any tension, any aches or pains, and we're just not attaching. We're just keeping our observation spacious. Noticing how when we inhale, we create more spaciousness on the exhale. And also on the inhale. And how the inhale and exhale work in a spherical design, sort of this circle we can create with our breath here, in through the nose. And out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Building heat, warming up the body, in through the nose, circular motion. Out through the nose. Beautiful work. Notice how the belly wants to clench on, in through the nose, circular motion. Exhale through the nose, release the belly, the tension. Allow your belly to be full and big. So we're just inching inward. With each breath, moving closer and closer to yourself. Let's bring our awareness to our feet. Feeling grounded in the sand. Or maybe it's soil today for you. If it feels aligned, let's find our ground in the sand. Your feet making its way gently in the sand. In this cooperation, as each grain of sand moves about on your feet. Allowing the flicker of the light from the room you're in or the space you're in, the shadows and the light, to be a part of this experience today. As we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose to warm up our body. And as our bodies warm with each inhale and exhale, we notice our nervous system. There's a communication in the nervous system that you can notice. as you go deeper into the present moment of what is and what isn't. Swaying away from judgment or attachment. And if you notice yourself clinging to anything in particular, the thoughts, an emotion, the breath, come back to the breath and exhale out the mouth. Ha. So we're beginning to create our own synergy. The different waves of our existence, our inward existence, and the ecosystem of what's happening now in real time. Allowing the breath to be your continuous guide through this practice. Let's bring our focus to our heart space and just take a moment to honor the heart. And the rhythm of our own heartbeat. And the beauty of the purpose that the heart has a responsibility for in our bodies. Just noticing the beauty that the heart brings to your everyday life. Let's exhale everything out the mouth. And then inhale here from your feet all the way up to the root of your spine. Pause. Inhale some more all the way up to the top of the spine. Pause. Hold here. Take another sip of air all the way to the crown. Hold here. And then exhale everything out. Tension, stress. As we awaken, slowly opening your eyes to this present moment of now.
Take breaks from your screen if that feels supportive for you. If you need to pause, press pause on your tech and come back to unpause.
Absolutely.
Oh, pause from unpause.
Is that a tweet?
Oh,
no,
okay.
Oprah was saying.
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't even tweet.
But take a pause if you need to pause, or if you need to shift your gaze away from the screen, that's okay too. Again, it's your practice to embody in the way in which it makes sense for your life. So you can invite others into your practice with you, your children, your family, your colleagues, your pets, your plants, all living beings, like invite it in.
The only rule is to, when you feel led to doing it. That's it. And so what a great rule.
Yeah.
If you feel led,
you feel
do
led?
it.
I needed that in school.
Can you take us deeper into this meditation ocean?
Let's go. So we're going to offer a second practice. The whole experience is a practice and a way to go a little bit deeper if that feels accessible for you in this moment. Please accept that invitation by finding a space that feels supportive for your body. That can be in motion. It can be seated. Deja and I are seated today in what's called an easy pose on these gorgeous sea foam green cushions. You can take a seat on your floor in your space, in a chair, lay back in your bed, on your couch, be in motion. Wherever you are, there you are.
There you are.
Yes. But find what feels like safety and comfort to drop into this practice. So I've closed my eyes, and if closing the eyes feels accessible and safe for you right now, you can try that on or keep your eyes open. And whether the eyes are closed or open, let's just take a moment to soften that space between our brow line. Letting your eyelashes just kind of flutter, inviting in the dances of the flickers of light or shapes. And if the eyes are open, again, just allowing that gaze to be soft, not staring too deeply. Putting your gaze on the screen or something else that feels like ease and connection. We're going to take a collective inhale here, drawing our shoulders to the ears as we do. So inhale in through the nose, bring your shoulders up. And then exhale, relax the shoulders down, the back. Allowing that breath to release from the mouth. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, relax back and down. And once more, inhale to draw the shoulders up to the ears. And as we exhale to relax back and down, we're going to flip our palms up. If that doesn't feel good and right for you, keep them facing down, or maybe you choose one of each. Just let the shoulders be soft, and whether the palms are flipped up with us today or you chose something different, see if you can let your hands and your fingertips be soft as well. So not clinging. Going to use the power of our imagination here. Activating our imagination, just as imagination is activated in this beautiful body of work that is Meditation Ocean. Who would have thought that you can meditate at the bottom of the ocean, the floor of the ocean? So let's imagine the body being held by water. And that body of water is whatever feels good and right and safe for you. So we're imagining our bodies being held in a way that allows us to float. Maybe your body of water is a tub. Maybe it's a lake or a pool. Maybe it is as expansive and vast as the ocean. You can try on here creating a gentle sway, like a rock, like you're being kind of rocked left and right or forward and back. Very gentle, very subtle sway. Allowing the spaciousness of the water that you have created, that you have chosen, allowing that spaciousness to hold you as you rock. And use your mind's eye to notice what you see around you in this visualization. What do you see around you? What does your environment, your ecosystem that you are creating, what does it contain? How does it look? Is it your home or your yard? A forest or a beachside? What is the temperature of your ecosystem? Is it light or is it more dim? Do you see sunshine or clouds or a mix of both or neither? Is there plant life, other humans, animals? Observe your ecosystem here as you allow yourself to be held, receiving this moment as an invitation, again, just to float, to take off the clinging, to take off any armor that you may need or use to protect you in your day. To release any pressure to perform or do. Just to be here now. Allowing yourself to be held by what you have created with the brilliance of your own imagination. What sounds do you hear in your ecosystem? Beyond the voice that's guiding you in this practice, what do you hear? What is the temperature of your water? As we stay for just a moment longer in this external observation, let's deepen our breath here, bringing the inhales into the body through the nose, and exhales from the mouth. Nice and slow and steady with that breath. Find your own cadence and pace with it. Or maybe you can slow it down just a bit. Unclench your teeth as you breathe and float. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften your jaw. Relax your shoulders. And let's bring our awareness very mindfully and slowly into our internal ecosystem. Notice the way the breath is moving through your body. Notice your bones. The way the structure of your body connects and communicates. Notice your muscles. Drawing awareness to any spaces that may feel a little bit more tight or tense, any spaces in the body that may feel like they are asking for a bit more care. Notice your thoughts without attachment, letting those thoughts pass by just as the waves pass in the water, coming and going. Our thoughts may be moving, but we don't have to attach to them. Just notice. Notice the rhythm of your heart as you float. If it feels good and right, you can bring one hand to the heart space, or maybe even both if it feels right. Pressing the hand just firm but gentle enough to feel that natural pulse, that rhythm against your palm, that natural cadence. There's so much data here in our internal ecosystem. Our organs, our muscles, our bones, our thoughts, the oxygen, the DNA. Our internal ecosystem is full of data, cooperating and communicating just as the plant and sea life does. Let's offer a moment of gratitude here for our internal ecosystem, even if it is challenging. Even if there are moments that we want to shift out of, even as we are in the practice and process of healing. Gratitude for that internal ecosystem that is constantly in co-creation to support our well-being, to support our human machine. So allow our next exhale to leave like a wave passing through. And we'll take an inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. Bringing the awareness back to your external ecosystem. The environment that you created in your mind's eye that is around you, surrounding you, holding you, supporting you. Another collective inhale here. An expansive exhale out the mouth. Bringing the awareness back to your physical environment. If your palms are facing up, let's place them down for some grounding. Noticing the ways in which you are now held by your seat, by the earth, wherever you are standing or seated in this moment. And a final collective inhale in through the nose, filling the belly up nice and big. Exhale from the mouth. Reopening the eyes to return to the present moment, the here now.
Wow. Thank you so much for the imagination is powerful, y'all. I went to the bayou. I was in the bayou.
Ooh,
I had a whole
I was like lakeside. Yeah.
lakeside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what lake, but it felt like lakeside.
Beautiful. And the
Thank
water
you.
was warm. I mean, it was a whole thing. Hopefully you experienced your own ecosystem,
Yes.
inward ecosystem. I love that, right? There's so much that happens. I think on pause is a way to identify that there are a lot of things that are happening. I mean, really, we're multiverses.
Literally.
So, yeah.
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 Thank you so much for choosing this offering, for choosing to be on pause with us. We invite you into the gallery experience globally from wherever you are, or if you happen to visit or live in Columbus, into the gallery space at the Wexner Center for the Arts to view this incredible exhibition.
And remember, when you feel led, be on pause.
Yes.
We'll see you soon.